Hi, I'm Greg. For the last year, I've been working on the Chopin Op10 No4, and I can kind of play it close to speed, but I'm not there. And I'm finding four areas in particular really troublesome to hurdle over to get to the performance speed necessary. So I just wanted to share these with you, and then maybe you guys have any thoughts on some other practice routines that you might be able to give me some feedback either in the comments or maybe you'll make a video yourselves. So area number one is measure 19 and 20. And it's particularly right here in the left hand. I'll just isolate. It goes 4, 2, 3, 1, 5, 3, 4, 1. That is just, it's driving me crazy. You see, there's a statistic, I believe, you can fact check me on this, but 1 out of 4 or 1 out of 5 people have this thing with their 5th and 4th finger. And I'm one of them lucky people. That, you know, I can move my thumb, I can move my index, my middle finger, I can even move my 4th ring finger. But the minute I try to move this, watch, see what happens, 4 moves with it. And, you know, short of having an operation where they go in and they sever that part of the tendon to isolate these two, I'm stuck with this. No, I'm not using it as an excuse. There's workarounds, but I'm just saying this is why these sections are so difficult for me. Maybe you guys have a workaround. 2 things I think that we can try. First thing is, of course, slow practice. So measure 19 and measure 20. You go slow, getting each note into the finger. They call it slow staccato, where it's not really like where you're bouncing off the key, but where you're keeping the finger on the key. So, and you get off each note just so that you can hear each note clean. Of course, you got to practice that. So, and I'm trying to break the routine because it gets too monotonous. So I just discovered this morning. It's a technique my former piano professor, Anthony DiVittorio, taught me many years ago. It's long, short, long, short, long. And I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this one, where you just take it out of rhythm and you're just doing long, short, long rhythmically. What would that be? Dotted 8th, 16th, dotted 8th, 16th. So it's key is don't move to the next note until you absolutely 100% sure that you got the right note. Because if you do a short long and you miss on the long, well, then you have to start all over again. And you want to try to do that clean, 2 or 3 times straight, increasing the rhythm. See, I missed the right hand with it. It gives your mind a chance to think of what the next fingering is. You're not trying to do this in tempo like I just was. It could be painful to the ear or to the listener, but that's too bad because, if you enjoy your practicing or if your neighbor enjoys your practicing, we're wasting our time, right? Of course, you can isolate the left hand. I just tend not to have the patience to do that. So, once again, so it's these little practice routines that break it up, because it's just, you have to check also in context to see if it's any of this hard work that you're doing is paying off. So I may back up to it was kind of clean, but it was tentative. It was tentative. So back to work. Slow practice. There's 4 areas. That was just the first area for me that's been very troublesome. Stay tuned for new videos for those other sections. Hope you like it. Please hit the subscribe. See you on the next one.